Hello Capricorn, welcome to my channel, The Mother Speaks Tarot. My name is Allison. My channel is still under a year old, so if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. Also like, comment, share, all of that, I very much appreciate. Those of you who are new and don't know, I'm also an author, writing an action, adventure, love story on superhero twin flames. It's called Perception, the Two Yet One, book 1 here, which I read out loud live on Facebook. And I've uploaded all of those videos here to YouTube for you to enjoy for free. If you've already read book 1 or watched all those videos, just know that book 2 is already published and available. These very well-made paperbacks are available from Kindle Direct Publishing. They're only $15.99 each, plus shipping. If you have Amazon Prime, your shipping will be free. All right, everybody, welcome. Welcome if you're new, welcome back if you're not. Let me just explain what I'm doing here. Since we are the Mother Speaks Tarot, and it was Mother's Day this month of May, I am celebrating the Mother all month long. I'm getting our messages from different Mother energies. The first week we received our messages from Mother Mary, Jesus' mom. The second week we received our messages from my new Celtic goddess friend, Caradwin. She is the Maiden, Mother, and Crone energy, and among others, but she visited me, and so she spoke for us. And then last week, we received our messages from our beautiful sphere, our planet that we live upon, Mother Earth. And now the last week, we are receiving our messages from the Divine Mother, the Universal Mother. And so who we have here to represent that for us is the Empress from the Thoth deck. And here we have Durga. Durga is a Hindu goddess. She is the universe. And then over here we have the Shekinah. She is the presence of the divine. They say she is the presence of God, but because this is the Divine Mother, you know, I say, for me, the God and the Goddess together is Spirit or the Divine, and so she is the presence of the Divine. And I got this plastic tablecloth to kind of, you know, be, not really mimic space, but you know, this is basically the universe, the universal energy of the Mother. Okay, so the oracle that I'm going to use today, I've been wanting this deck for a couple of years now. I'm so excited to finally have it, is the White Light Oracle by Alana Fairchild. I believe Alana is one of my very favorite oracle creators, okay? She created the Isis Oracle and the Mother Mary Oracle that I had, and now this is the third of hers. Now these are very detailed cards, so I will only pull one. This is the only oracle I'm going to pull at the end of this reading, and I'm using the White Light Oracle because of, you know, everything in the universe is made of light. And also I've got the next to the Thoth card here, who's an Egyptian god, I have the pyramid over here because this is a universal shape as well as the spear. So, okay, and I love this deck because the back of the cards have, yeah, my white wolf spirit totem. Love him or her so much, actually her. Now, this is, you know, because this deck, you know, is so beautiful, I borrowed a deck from my sister that goes with it. I just think that they really, really match with aesthetics, how they are drawn, the artwork, a lot like the Tarot of the Divine with the Legendary Ladies deck. You know, it's just kind of similar. It's not exactly the same. But this is the Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot deck by Matt Hughes. But ethereal is the ether. The ether is the universe. It's everywhere. So not only do these cards go very well together visually, they go together energetically as well. And if I need to clarify, I'm going to use this cute little deck. I have a teeny tiny rider deck, but this is a round deck, which is feminine. Feminine lines that are curved are feminine. So this is an awesome little deck that looks like stained glass, but it's round. So if I need to clarify, I'm going to use these. I don't know who created this. It just says Tarot of the Clusters. It doesn't have anything else on it. There's no little book that comes with it or anything. All right, so let's get started here. Well, just so you know, if you're new, I read minor arcana cards as messages about your free will, and I read major arcana cards as messages about your divine blueprint. Your divine blueprint is the plan that you made for your life before you incarnated so that you would encounter and hopefully learn certain important lessons of life that, when learned, raise both the vibration and wisdom that is encoded in your soul. We have free will, so we don't always keep going higher in vibration, but if you can manage to go higher and higher in vibration lifetime after lifetime, you eventually get to a place where you are very high vibrational, very wise, and I believe that's when we get to be what we are called enlightened, and enlightened folks can really affect a great deal of positive change here. So when we're looking at your major arcana, it's kind of like looking at fortune, but not really, because we have our free will. There are things written into your divine blueprint that you can't change, and we wrote it that way into our divine blueprint, but those are also indicated to me by the Wheel of Fortune card, which you don't have. Okay? All right, let's get started here. Right at the heart of everything for you at this time is the King of Pentacles in the reverse. I've come to regard these as more of people cards than energies. So there's a masculine energy in your life. It could be, this could be you right now, since this is Pentacles and this is Earth energy. You may not be feeling so much like yourself. You may be feeling you or someone in your life who is mature, okay, older, a masculine energy, whether it's you or not. I mean, I don't do gender on this channel. The kings and the queens are equal to me. So this could be a woman, no problem, right? But this person, whoever they are, is feeling, I don't know, kind of overbearing and just being instead of really generous and kind, this is feeling selfish and kind of cranky, and this is not the best. Okay, so you're just not feeling like yourself. If this is you, you might be feeling just unstable. You may be even a little insecure. There is a super moon coming up here, guys, and I did a personal reading for myself, and I've got the Moonology deck, and it came out supermoon. Emotions are running high, and I didn't even realize there was a supermoon, or so I looked it up, and I'm like, wow. So this next full moon is a supermoon. So that's why everybody's emotions are running high right now. I just did Virgo, and everybody. I've seen on Facebook and a lot of places, everybody's going through quite a lot right now. So it could be this super moon energy. So just to let you know that part. Now this is the energy that is crossing this, and this is always read right side up. There, you're going to find some balance. In this particular deck, this card, which I just got for Virgo, it's more focused on balancing your life than like struggling with your bills or something. Okay, this is a balance that has to do with your health and your wealth, since this is your sign here. This is Earth energy. So this is really all about you right now. We start out with Earth energy, and we have Earth energy crossing. Okay, so what this is saying to me is, you're not feeling so happy right now, but you are going to be balancing that out. You may be not feeling like this just yet, because I got a strong indication from the Divine Mother with the last reading that that what was going on in the center right here for Virgo wasn't happening just yet. Okay, so this may you may have some sort of indication. You may be on the verge of not feeling so happy, but don't worry about it. You're going to balance this out. Okay. Now, the next energy that we read here is what is at the root of everything for you. Okay. Now, this is intuition. Okay. So like, well, that's like what I just said without even really thinking about it, that you may just now be starting to feel like this, and you may be suspecting that you're not, that you're going to be feeling kind of cranky here in a minute. You know why. It's something that you see intuitively. You just know. The high priestess knows. She doesn't speak a whole lot. She just knows stuff. She is it's just her intuition. Okay, so this is telling you, since this is a major arcana card, to listen to your intuition, because your intuition is right on right now. This is a right side up energy. She's in her right energy. Okay, if she had been in the reverse like this, I would have said, oh, this is some yucky energy here. But no, she's right side up. So what the root that is for this entire thing has to do with your intuition. Okay. Now, this is what is in your recent past that is moving out of your life at this time. And this is why I said that this king in the center may not be you. It could be someone else, because here what we have are two masculine energies in the reverse. This is the emperor, okay? So the emperor is the divine masculine energy, and when he is in the reverse, he is the distorted masculine energy. That's being selfish. That's being non-supportive. That's being possessive and tyrannical. And there is sometimes this King of Pentacles can walk all over you and judge you for how you spend your money, and take over things that you're working on without being asked, and that's just kind of bully energy. So if this isn't you, then you know exactly who this is. Okay, this is see right now this king is a good king, except right now they're in their reversed masculine energy, which is not surprising, because the whole world is, when we say we're waking up and stuff like that, what that means is we're waking up to what is the distorted masculine. The distorted masculine energies, I think for a long time we've been thinking that is the masculine energy, and it's just not. The sacred masculine is supportive and protective and brave, whereas this is not. This is getting one up on someone else, bullying people, being strong on others. Sometimes people think that is power, but it's not. Okay. Now this is also Aries energies, but so you've got both fire and earth here. So this could be a fire sign, or an Aries or a fire sign that has a good financial earthly life, but right now they're cranky. Okay, well, enough of that. Been watching my videos lately, and I'm trying to cut off a little time. I notice I repeat myself. That's channeling and everything, but it's I want to keep these from going too long. It takes so long for them to upload and stuff, but especially when the internet isn't working so well as today. So the Eight of Pentacles, these two cards for me as a reader are future cards. Okay, so what we've got here is the Eight of Pentacles, which is see, now you're looking, you got more money going on here, right? So a lot of this is about money. It's about your health and your wealth, your life, okay, your earthly life. Now this is working hard. This is learning a new skill. However, this This is when you are trying to be a perfectionist and it's frustrating you, okay? When you have delays and setbacks, but you're so obsessed that you just keep going. So this is saying, look, this is creativity and stuff. This is craftsmanship and focus and everything. But creativity is not always perfect, okay? This particular deck, when it's in the reverse, it focuses on the perfectionism, frustration, setbacks, and obsession is what it says. So look at this. If you go into this energy, understand that this is kind of the emperor in reverse. You know, perfectionism, obsession. You know what I mean? So be careful of this, because your things, especially things that we create, they cannot be perfect. I mean, we can try, but what is the purpose of making things so perfect? Really, only the divine can really do that. And that's why we frustrate ourselves when we think that we can create something as perfect as the divine. I mean, we can keep, you know, trying to get better and better, but when it's clearly frustrating us and bringing us down in energy, then it's not good for us anymore to go that far, okay? The best creations, when you're sticking to something and having focus, is when you're doing it with joy and the creativity flows, okay? But when you are trying to force your creativity, when you're trying to make it perfect no matter what, it's a recipe for disaster. And you know, this is the Knight of Swords, where he just goes too fast, okay? This guy, for me right now, I'm feeling that he's representing the aspect of the Knight of Swords where he starts something and he works on it with a lot of gusto, but then he gets bored with it and he drops it. Okay, so sword energy is Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. However, I'm not sure if this is actually a person. Yeah, it could be. Okay, I think that this is your energy. I think that what's going to happen here is you've been trying to create something. It's clearly bringing you some crankiness here, because your masculine energies, which I believe that the divine mother, the divine feminine, is saying to look at your masculine energies right now, to meditate on those, because you've got the Emperor, the major arcana cards are big messages for your divine blueprint, right? So the divine mother is saying, you know something, you know with your intuition something about why you are off balance. You're going to balance yourself out because you know why, okay? You may not have admitted it to yourself. But as far as these two future cards go, this is you trying to be perfect, and then this is you saying, that's it, forget it. And then just cutting it out of your life. That's it, I'm done. Not finishing it. So, you know what? I don't know if this is a bad thing. Because if if you are working and you can't make this thing perfect, and it's just putting you into a bad vibration, it's not going to be perfect. Bad vibration brings bad vibration. So if you're frustrated because you can't perfect this thing, dropping it, I don't know if that's a bad thing to do. We'll see. Let's see what else the cards see. Normally, I don't say, go ahead and give up and, stop the things that you start. But if you can't get into a good energy, then those are the things that you should put down, at least for a minute, right? Until you gather your, maybe what you got to do is meditate to learn something that you didn't really realize you knew. All right. Now, here is your hope card. So this is the new beginnings in creativity. This is the spark of creation itself. This is you hoping to have some sort of inspiration that gives you all the energy and ideas that you need to get this thing going. Okay, you're hoping to find that spark of inspiration where, like, oh, now I know what to do, and then you make it and it comes out beautifully. So this is, to me, this is telling you that you kind of already know that you can't make something really beautiful if you're in this energy. Okay? This is a beautiful energy. This is the kind of energy where you know what you want. You can see it in your mind. You have a plan and you're like, oh, okay, and you hit the ground running and it comes out wonderful. And it may not come out perfect, but it will come out satisfactory. Okay, so this is what you're hoping for. Now, you do have this too. Okay? You will be getting balance in... I think this is saying you really need to balance out your masculine with your feminine energies. Your feminine, this is a feminine energy of creativity. That's why the Empress is always pregnant, almost always pregnant. You can't really, she doesn't seem pregnant in this one, but you've got the little, this is a pelican. I thought that was a swan, but that's a pelican. But she's got little birdies down there, so that's the idea of the pregnancy part. See what I'm saying? This is also sex. This is also... Yeah, it doesn't matter what the alsos are. She's saying, you said what is pertinent for this. Thank you. I always want to cover a lot of bases, but they're bases, not basis, bases. But you get it. Okay, I'm just... All right, here is, this is your current state of being, okay? And here we got the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is that Prince Charming, the offer of love, offer of maybe help, something, some feel-good energy here. But it looks like he's in the reverse. So this is your energy here. There's, oh... Okay, I'm looking in this little book that comes with this, and this says the reversed meaning for the Knight of Cups is boastfulness, jealousy, disappointment, and egotism. Wow, that sounds a whole lot like this. Okay. Not feeling it this week, are you, Capricorn? You're like, eh. All right. And no judgment, everyone. You know what? Everybody has bad weeks. Everybody has human moments. I'm not judging anybody. I just have to read what the Divine Mother is telling you, okay? So here what we have is your fear. And more pentacles. Now, incidentally, you've got earth, air, fire, and water. You've got a lot of earth. You've got air with this Knight of Swords over here. You got water. You got wands down here. You've got it all, okay? But you've got mostly your energy, which is pentacles, okay? So this is the Page of Pentacles. So this would be a youth. But I'm feeling like since this is your fear, this is your inner child, okay? This is what your inner child is afraid of. And this is, for this particular deck, the reversal of the Page of Pentacles is ignorance, immaturity, resentment, and frustration. Well, you know what? I just really felt ignorance there. You're afraid of not knowing something. And that really talks to me about this High Priestess. Because she just knows. You do know, Capricorn. You just have to do this meditation maybe here. Yeah, you don't want to be ignorant here about something. Now, here you got another knight. Okay, so you have now 3 of the 4 knights. You've got a king, you've got the emperor. This is a lot of authority. Okay? Yeah, there's a lot of authority going on here. And only you know how that's working out for you. But you got the King, the Knight, and the Page of Pentacles. All of them. The only thing that you don't have for the suit of Pentacles is the Queen. So this Knight of Pentacles is, let me tell you about him now. Pentacles is the slowest moving suit, and that's because everything vibrates, and Earth vibrates the slowest because it's Earth. This stone is vibrating, but we can't see it going like this because it's vibrating so slow we can't really tell. It looks like it's just sitting there, but it's vibrating. And that's why Earth is the slowest mover. That's why the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest mover. What he does is he is very methodical. He does everything correctly. He makes sure everything is done correctly. He dots all his T's. He dots all his I's. He crosses all his T's. And that's what takes him so long to get to where he's going from his mission, his journey, his quest. However, when he's in the reverse, he is not going anywhere. He is absolutely still. Okay. So this tells me that what's going to happen here is I think this is you taking this moment that I say, well, I think maybe what you should do is meditate. Because there's something that you think you don't know, but you do. So what you got to do here, well, you don't have to do anything. But what I would say here is, I mean, wow, look at how she's showing me rather, how these two colors are very matchy-matchy. So that's the shield and the cloak of the High Priestess that match. So what I'm feeling she's saying here is that somehow when you do some meditation here, when you meditate on what you think you don't know, what you're ignorant about, what you realize, the epiphany that you have is the shield and the cloak. It will protect you somehow. Yeah. All right. Now, here is the underlying energy of this entire read, and this is the Sun in the reverse. Now, the Sun is a wonderful card. It is the happiest card in the deck, okay? It is so happy that when it's in the reverse, it's still happiness, just a little bit lessened. This is like full-on joy and success and everything, and this is joy and success and everything. Okay. But I also think that you're trying to manifest your fullest joy possible. Okay? So you don't want your life to just be You want to manifest the happiest maximum happiness possible. But also, you know what she's telling me now? Okay, so the symbolism for the masculine and the feminine. This is my character Luna, and she is the moon. Okay, and this is my character Sunshine. I call him Sunny, and he is the sun. The sun is the masculine. The masculine is what you're having trouble with right now. The masculine is what Virgo is having trouble with right now, and I bet you when I do Taurus next, they may be having trouble with the masculine as well. So there, you know, I get a lot of messages for one card sometimes. And I just feel like, yeah, you want you to have the maximum happiness, but the underlying issue for this whole read here is, number one, you're happy but not that happy, and actually that's number two. Number one is your divine masculine energy is off. So this is a good time to meditate on that. When you're meditating, that's why this is this Knight of Pentacles instead of something like the Four of Swords, or, you know, because this is a masculine energy. And she wanted to tell me that you will be protected by this information that you realize that you know. Okay? You don't have to do anything, but what she's saying is meditate on your upside down masculine energy, your reversed masculine energy. Okay? All right. Get that. All right, so let's go ahead and see what the White Light Oracle from Alana Fairchild has for us. Now, please don't forget to like, especially if this resonates with you. Please don't forget to check out my books. They are part of my Divine Blueprint. And also, I would like you all to, I'm going to do a post, but I don't know how many people see my post. I'm just going to tell you, I will not be doing readings next week. Here in America, it is Memorial Day weekend. For Allison and the Mother Speaks Tarot, it is Memorial Day week. I am going to be gone next week. I need a break, a small vacation. And so next week, there will be no videos. And then the following week, I will be back and we will be doing, getting our messages from the Divine Father, as next month here in America, it is Father's Day. And so I have ordered some new decks for that, which I really hope come in time to express the masculinity. If not, I have a backup plan. But that's what we're doing. Okay. All right. So Divine Mother, please give us one card for Capricorn. All right, let's do it this way. I haven't used this deck enough, and when you first get a deck, they kind of stick together in clumps. Let me see if I can put a little air in between them. Holy moly. Alrighty, I'll pick up these ones down here that fell. Let's see what we got. The Mandala of the Heart. 528 hertz. Okay, so now these are called binaural beats, okay? And so what I'm getting from this right off the bat is this is the tone to meditate on, okay? And look at, she's surrounded, her head is surrounded kind of like a sun. And I was just saying that you're meditating on your masculine energies is what is depicted here for me just now, okay? It's almost like she's standing in the Divine Mother's womb and her head is here with the Divine Father. But it's about the heart, okay? Because that's where, okay, the father is the top chakras and the mother is the bottom chakras, and they meet in the center. And that is what part of what opens the heart. All right, let's read this. Let's see what this says. Number 17. Okay. Sometimes aspects of our life fall apart or don't go to plan. This is so they can come back together in a beautiful new way. Trust in the goodness, in the inevitable blessing of your destiny falling into place. Do not trust your fears. Put your faith in the love of your heart. A heartfelt wish is going to manifest. Yes, it is the energy that comes from your heart that manifests, okay? The mandala of the heart is the expression of the divine feminine power within. Hang on, I gotta turn the page here. It is the life-changing experience of love, healing, compassion, deeper repair and restoration that can only happen when we feel safe and loved enough to truly let go. Despite what the wounded opinions of ego might have one believe, and that is your environment card. You're having ego issues over here in your state of being. Love is I'll say that again. Despite what the wounded opinions of ego might have one believe, love is the most powerful consciousness on the planet. It is also highly intelligent. As we open to heal with the frequency of love in our hearts, we naturally evoke positive effects in the lives of others too. We attract positive intervention from spirit. Pathways open up. Magic happens. Love is the path to the transformational, the alchemical, and the miraculous. It is the means by which negative patterns are reversed, and the original purity and beauty of our innate spiritual perfection can manifest itself in all dimensions, including the physical. We may feel we are bumbling along, yet we are blessed with the invisible, powerful field of grace moving with us, ensuring that our actions yield the best outcomes and that we attract what we truly want and need. The heart has access to a wisdom more powerful than logic, which can overcome any obstacle. To enter into that wisdom, we have to trust in something greater than our own opinions and our allegiance to our history. Your heart is more than connected to the universal heart. It is the holographic emanation, part of the sacred mandala of the divine feminine heart, and, as such, holds divine genius and power. It wants to manifest that which is evolving, new, inspired, and beautiful. To believe that history must repeat itself, or that what we imagine is the limit of what can happen, it is to deny the power of the heart and the generosity of divine grace. We need radical lovers and inspired dreamers to dare to invite in the most outlandishly blessed interventions of the universal heart for all beings. You have it within your heart to be one of those prayer alchemists for humanity. 528 Hertz is the love frequency of creation. The choices, decisions, and projects inspired by love have countless and far-reaching positive effects. As we tune into that inner frequency, we connect to all hearts in a powerful alchemical network which delivers an infusion of divine protection and uplifting wisdom into the human collective. Priestesses, sound alchemists, and heart healers work with these frequencies, understanding their capacity to evoke the alchemical and the miraculous. These are our spiritual brothers and sisters, cultivating and radiating the consciousness of love, that soothing and courage-inducing medicine of the soul. In a reading, this oracle affirms that honoring deep soul bonds and sharing healing with your soul tribe is an important facet of your purpose. Okay, I'm going to say it again. In a reading, this oracle affirms that honoring deep soul bonds and sharing healing with your soul tribe is an important facet of your purpose. You have the power of love in your heart. It is the healing spiritual glue that can bring people together for a higher purpose. It inspires others and generates positive energy to lighten the emotional load many souls carry. When 528 Hertz mandala of the heart appears in your reading, you are being put on notice that the divine feminine has a vision for your soul and is organizing events accordingly. She will guide you through your heart, and with her protection, the manifestation of your soul path is assured. So, I didn't want to stop while I was reading it, but you're hoping for this divine creation. Here it is. Through your heart, through love. Not through this anger, not through this impatience, not through any of that, but through love, the contemplation of these distorted masculine energies, the contemplation of these sacred feminine energies. Boom. You're hoping for creativity? Well, meditate to 528 hertz and find out what you already know. It will provide clarity. And I want you to know that when you are having trouble, remember love. Remember love. Okay? All right. So that's what I have for you this week. Please remember, I will not be around next week, so I'll see you week after next. I hope you enjoyed your reading. See you next time.